Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets control the opening tip. Russ at the controls for Reed to Harden. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook with the basketball. 2-point advantage to Harden. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Took it down the lane. But it's no good. It's Grizzlies ball. Has a look. Off the mark. Westbrook across the timeline. Leads a bucket. James Harden, 2 for 3 now here in the first. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He's a scorer and an elite passer.
Clint Capella, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Runner's good there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Shot from the lane won't go. Westbrook into the front court. Lead is 2. It goes down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Screen coming. Clint Capella with the block. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Three. Can't connect. It's no good. Westbrook with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To Harden. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. Lobs it up. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. To Harden from long range. His first effort off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Swings it. Fires. Wide open three. That's too easy.
The defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Harden, no good. That's great defense.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Time to shuffle things up. Booker throws it up. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Booker. Curling inside. Clint Capella pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Westbrook into the front court. Leads forth. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker against the former MVP. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Westbrook to Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Can we?
Harden in possession. His team up by 7. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Booker. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Westbrook with the basketball. Up 5. Harden picked up by Booker. James Harden. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Here comes the screen. To Booker. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Harden. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Into the front court. It's Booker. They trail by 7. Cashes in for 2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Booker. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Harden. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
No, he missed a short one there. Nice swat that time. That one's good. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Tucker.
Come right.
Short jumper won't fall. Flushes it home. Where did that come from?
It's like he something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Houston takes over. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. To Westbrook. Trying to cash in. Got a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting...
Austin Rivers.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Spinning shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And draws the foul.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
For Houston.
James Harden Couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
It's like practice.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot.
Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. To Rivers. To Harden. Not that time.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Deep two there. Won't go. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive player is establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down.
Hey, mismatch.
Goes 2 for 2. To P.J. Tucker. To Rivers. And the denial.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It's James Harden once again. To P.J. Tucker. And that's rebounded by Memphis. Deep right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Rivers into the front court. Down 2. Right down Broadway. 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here comes the screen. The drive right to the basket. First quarter's complete. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Memphis with the rock.
That's me. I got ball.
Here comes the screen. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Cruises inside for two.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
To Evans. Here comes the screen. Tyreek Evans, guarded by Nene. For three, knocks it down.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
I got ball. Got some for him.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for the Houston Rockets, number 5, Tyson Chandler.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Dwight Howard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Nene. To Harden. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
That's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Harden shot, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Gordon with it. Down 6. To P.J. Tucker. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Margins 8.
Subbing in for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Knocked away. It's getting...
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball.
Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
To Howard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. I can, because that's my only choice. It's Harden. Brings the ball up. To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Harden. Big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark. Harden with the basketball. Down 8. There's the toss. Flushes down the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Harden with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Fareed. Dwight Howard swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
It's Rockets ball. Got a piece to knock it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Howard. Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Rises for the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 0, Russell Westbrook. Into the game for the Grizzlies, number 15.
Russell Westbrook, defended by Howard. And it's rejected.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 3 for 7. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Has a look. Nice pass to get things going.
Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
No good. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
To Howard. Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Works it. Doesn't get the bounce. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the three. Right now.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to Fareed. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Trying to cash in. Fareed, a shot won't go. Cleans the offensive glass. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
Already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Pass to the rim. Howard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Five seconds to shoot. It's Fareed with the rebound. It's Russ at the controls. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Great feed. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. But still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Can't convert the free throw. Westbrook into the front court. Down a dozen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Howard. Whoa! What a finish!
It's that when attacking the rim.
Westbrook with it. Down 12. Gets it down to Capella. He throws it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Memphis, they've got it. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Left in the second quarter.
Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Capella. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Looking for his man, Howard. Beyond the arc for three. And that's rebounded by Houston. Tucker to Westbrook. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Russ at the controls. Russell Westbrook. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Houston Rockets, number 13, James Harden. Subbing in for Memphis, number 25.
Westbrook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Harden to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint. He'll let one fly from half court. Time expires to end the first half, and a nice advantage for the Grizzlies.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Grizzlies entered the locker room with a comfortable lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Rockets have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Bench points.
The Houston Rockets had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Grizzlies own the basketball. The screen sets him up for 2.
So The other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Here comes the screen. Harden to Capella. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
To Harden. Couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Deep. Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Capella. Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper won't fall. From long range. Not getting the bounce. Clint Capella sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Nothing going here on that drive. Russell Westbrook with a piece. To Fareed.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Has a look. Fareed, a shot won't go. They love this hustle. Working it outside. Down to Fareed. Off the assist.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Fareed. Goes reverse to lay it in.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Screen coming. Curling inside. Clint Capella rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Clint Capella tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 10, Eric Gordon.
I got him. Here we go.
And throws it down.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Gordon with it. The depth. He's denied.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Get him. Don't let him get out.
Russ at the controls. To Fareed. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Nothing going here on that drive. Iman Shumpert sends it away. Throws it down.
This is a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
Screen coming. Cleaning the offense. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The assist from number 31.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Oh, he's denied. That's going to be out of bounds. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 9.
Harden. Westbrook. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. With a drop step. Can't connect. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Fires the 3. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. To the rim. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. It's Russ at the controls. Lets it fly from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 9.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Goes to the right side. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Yes. Give the advantage to the
Offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Clint Capella, huge block. That's his third block this evening. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Sets him up. And now Houston has the basketball. Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
I got him.
Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Harden in possession. Down a bundle. Slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
It's Grizzlies ball. Works it up top. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions, Memphis. Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number 25, Austin.
It's Westbrook. Wide open look, won't go. Tyson Chandler with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Shot from the lane, won't go. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Russ at the controls. Here comes the screen. For three, that no good, off the mark. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Evans. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Evans. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Tyson Chandler able to recover with the block. Rockets have the ball. Gordon matched up with Booker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Eric Gordon trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Rockets in control of the basketball. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Eric Gordon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13.
I got ball. I got ball. You're on the island now. Big pick right there.
Around the perimeter. Oh, he had him there for a second. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot.
Watch the back doors. Get him.
Short jumper stays out. Westbrook into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Harden wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. And the basket good at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Screen coming. To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Gordon matched up with Booker. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Booker. Surveys the floor. Booker sizing up Eric Gordon. Here comes the screen. Booker. Westbrook with it. His guy's down 11. And that's rebounded by the Grizzlies. Nothing going here on that drive. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Oh, he's blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Austin Rivers. Russell Westbrook steps into it. It goes down. He improvises and scores. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Westbrook into the front court. 14-point deficit. To Rivers. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Time for some new personnel into the game. Harden. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
Clint Capella pins it. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Tosses. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Memphis with the rock. Probing the defense. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Clint Capella has got 2 shots coming. A career 48% free throw shooter. Misses the first. He missed a pair of free throws. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Clint Capella, 3 for 6 now.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Harden. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Can't connect from in close. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Austin Rivers to Capella. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Harden. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach is just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. he hits all 3 free throws. Harden in possession. Trailing by 14. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Capella. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down. Driving right to the basket. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's a... But we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Goes to the left side. Second effort. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Shot clock for Memphis. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
This is a game of ways. As a deep, that will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Houston with the basketball. Austin Rivers to Harden. Block shot.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James Harden. Not that time. And look out.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending. Gordon to the basket, but a shot no good. Evans. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Harden knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
To Evans from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Harden with the basketball. His guys down big. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Howard. Top of the key.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Howard.
Watch the back door. I got the backside. Watch the back door.
Grizzlies get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire